Yo, what up, Seminoles? What up, Seminoles? Welcome back to the Sim Sideline. It's Benjamin Banneker, King College 27. Big Woods in the background again, going crazy. It is week 5, 2027, Rivalry week. October 2nd, 4 p.m., 88 degrees. Rivals Miami and Florida State are prepping for a ranked contest in Tallahassee. They got us last year because we blew a lead and we was on the road. We got them at home this year. They are number 9. We are number 21. OJ the Jew, man. You see his stats. Cam Vaughn, we need to look out for him. 14 catches, 207. Been checking out some defensive videos on YouTube and social media, so hopefully I can apply some of them strategies that I learned. We scoring 34 a game, they scoring 31. They got us in total yards a game, and pass yards, and rush yards. They got us in everything. Defense, I'm sure we got them. Nope, they actually holding people to less yards than we are. I kinda took an L this week. We got games this week. Charlie Becker, Heisman in Texas. Like Texas got dubbed. Big games we got this week. You see, we done made the national big games board, I guess. Top 25. We are number 21. Conference standings, we right up there at the top side. But first, Miami, this their first ACC game. Dwayne Drayson Crane from the San Diego State, I think? San Diego? And Charlie Becker, we've seen him everywhere. Tristan Teasdale from Virginia Tech, and DeJuan McKinley at the ACC Cutters Conference. Corey Beasley and Bear Bachmeier. I ain't he the quarterback? Yeah, number 47. I ain't have to click into that, but here's the Heisman watch. King Miller, I remember he went crazy on Michigan in real life. His number was different then, but he's a junior now, so that would have been what, effectively 2 seasons ago in real life. Arch Manning's up there. You can see they NL, they getting paid. Arch pulling in 285. Trying to give you an idea. I guess what a top tier quarterback is costing. What's going to set the weekly plan? OJ the Jew, man, he got limited practice this week. Got that. My guy T. Moses. Yeah. See if I can get him on the field this game. Deontay Page, I'm pretty sure he leading us in receiving right now. Everybody else, cool. Grant Wise, limited practice, okay. Like dynamite. Barry Dicker, he's a freshman. Is he not gonna play at all? No, he can still play, okay. And we coming into this game a little banged up. I guess I lie dynamite. I'm gonna no practice on you too. A lot of people say this is a lot of stuff to manage. I love it. All right, Miami. Y'all coming to the nose. I'm about to say, I know they gotta have some all white. And we're gonna go all garnet. The helmet is always gold. Let's tap in.
The rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. With those battles in the 80s and the 90s, put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today.
Let's go, fellas.
Campbell Stadium
Let's go,
in
fellas.
Tallahassee, Florida. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Seminoles headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
They jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they have, they always have upper end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes, occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
They stop it almost immediately. Short game there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. Absolute feel. Great job. Not losing vision. Feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too. Getting him on the ground.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together, throwing the football on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. He's going to let it go. Makes a catch at the 15.
And a penalty.
Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs.
All right.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Got it back on second and goal.
Yeah.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going on right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Keeps it himself.
Yeah.
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
This is what it's about.
And on
Anybody else?
fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now with the first points of the game on the board, it's 3-0.
I'll take that, especially after how that opened up. What are you doing, P?
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get a look at Usman Kroma. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
Did they just say OJ the G-Man real name? I didn't know how to say it, so I just become him OJ the G-Man.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
OJ the G-Man.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
You got to get up
He was
field
not
on that.
fooled on that. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Barry.
Got it.
He'll make a play on 3rd
Let's go.
down. He's got enough for the first.
Let's go. All right. You got offensive options here.
Really nice job
So
locking
you
in by
do
the
not
quarterback
use
that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0. I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down is big.
Let's see if we can get some here.
And the
16 coming to the
will
line.
snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. They didn't get a push
All right,
at
OJ
all
the
on
G-Man.
that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. In these rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Gotta establish the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
We locked.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
We locked. We got the tools to beat all of this. Let's
2nd
take a
down,
look.
they'll
What
go
we
to
looking
the air.
like deep?
Pulls it in. It's Moses. That's
saw
his
that blitz
first
coming. We
catch
saw
of the
that blitz
season.
coming.
They believe
T.
he
Moses.
is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
Let's go.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing through wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
I'm locked in now, baby. I'm locked in now, baby.
Now staring
locked
at a
in now,
3rd and
baby.
short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flips it out in the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Going for that
They
shit.
were
Don't even
banking
worry
on
about
the
it. What we at the
yards after the
41?
catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Everybody block this up. Everybody block it up.
Down, they'll try to throw it.
Got it.
It's
He dropped it.
Oh,
Come on, bro.
way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got
Damn it.
some space. Around and
Took all my
forced
control
out of bounds.
battles.
Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense.
Oh, my God.
Headed to the goal line, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
No defensive pressure. I gotta think, do I start playing with the edges?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Well, let me switch these batteries out real quick. Damn, this thing do not stay charged that long. Oh, we gotta take that. We ain't gonna bring that out, P. Liggy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
We ain't gonna bring that out, P.
25-yard
Liggy.
line.
Let's go offense. Let's go
Seminoles
offense.
comes out ready to get this
Let's go
drive
offense.
started.
Let's go
That
offense.
fourth down gamble didn't pay
Let's
off
go
on the
offense,
last
let's go
drive, and it
offense.
led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes
Let's go,
has to
let's go,
bail
let's go,
out your
let's go.
decisions. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs.
Let's go Florida State.
Let's go out and execute.
Let's go Florida State.
Starting this drive like that is exactly
Oh,
what
give
they
me some
hoped
different
for.
looks.
Now
Give me
first
some
and
different
10 from the
pitches.
40. Running inside. It's Singleton.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
For the first.
Let's
And
go.
the defense finally able to corral
Let's
it at
go.
the 45. That will move the chain.
Come on, recent plays there.
Seminoles have always been known
Get my
for
favorites
explosive,
lined up.
flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Wide receiver
Oh, 18
going
got to
in
come
motion.
out. He got to come sit with me
Coming
for a
out on
second.
first down with the play fake. Takes
Good
a hit
catch.
as he fires. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that
for a
up.
second. That wasn't nothing.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play.
This
Nothing
looks like
going
a
on that last one. They're going to have to
man-eater.
find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
All right, come on.
Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Throws to the tight end. The short hands, it's Fox. Knocked down for the tackle.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal.
Can we get a zig on a Texas?
From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the
Do I go for
defense
that?
putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash.
Get in there. Let's go. We on the board. 10-3.
Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
We on the board. 10-3.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice
Come in.
to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Sit down.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having
We're
it.
going 4-2-5-3
Here
high
comes
Tampa
the
2.
Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they
Let's
have
try
it
with
again
the
up
edge.
10-3.
Let's see if we can get
They'll start
some
with
pressure with the edge.
He's
Let the
going to
Toppins
lose a
work.
yard on that one. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart,
don't
stay
get me to the
sound,
inside.
stay home, and understand when people start pulling your direction,
They
forget
chip
the
that
fakes. The other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
And on that play, great job by the
bro,
receiver
what is your
working
speed
his
like?
way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Hand off for Brown.
Sit
And
down.
a short gain here
Sit
in the
down.
first quarter will come to a close.
Let's go, let's go.
Lots of
Let's
time
go,
left
let's
and
go.
ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Decided to make go to
Had a chance
rehab.
to talk it over during the break, and
I
they'll
say
start with the second down.
no.
Mensa. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the stop,
Third and
trying to
one.
pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man,
I
it's so
think that
important
Robbins
to
and
play
Robbins
QB. I got to
running
know
the
when to
ball.
put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in
First
there.
shot covering
Working the
on
middle of the
Robert.
field, he knew he needed to rocket.
You want to
Threw it in
press
there.
cover.
Great job, great catch.
What can you do to the
They'll try to
outside?
move the sticks with Brown.
Get it.
He'll make a
Okay.
play on 3rd down. He's got enough for
That
the
was
first as they mark it
that
at the
was
32.
not time to use it.
And that's a
though.
welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football and first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn.
Oh, y'all.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of...
Hey, make the tackle.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first
like how
down.
that was looking to start.
Drip,
Didn't
drip,
like how that
drip.
was.
The water droplets keep hitting the forehead. The paper cuts keep accumulating, and they keep moving the ball down the field, David.
Yeah, and there's a skill to that. I know it's not always the sexy route. It's not what everybody wants. But, man, when you take what the defense gives you and you move the ball slowly down the field and your quarterback's making good decisions, your offense can put up great numbers. And now getting towards the red zone, we're trying to get some points.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
All right, everybody lock this shit up. 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 Oh, come on. Oh.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety right on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Here's Mensah to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
They're trying to short pass.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Man, he spread the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
Trying to set up the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes
should have recognized that.
As the offense tries to cash in.
Rodman's trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone.
Stop.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And after getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Y'all gonna have to show me. Y'all gonna have to show me. Y'all gonna have to show me.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll run with Brown.
And they showed me. God damn.
Establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. I'm
tempted to throw Liggy in.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Oh, not this. Yeah.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field.
Let me just see. I just want to.
We'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
kind of understanding that my defense is not
playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He wants to change this route.
All right. Ready? Out quick.
Looking to pass.
Out quick.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
No.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play.
All right, guys.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
They're heavy on the underneath shit.
Gets the back moving. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
On the other knee.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jake.
Oh, my God,
there
bro.
He goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Well, we need some pressure,
From
yeah?
the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Throws to the wideout.
Wow, P. Liggins just beat.
The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Might be changing the route. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone,
gotta get some points here,
understanding the drag route concept.
Gotta get some
easy
points
pitch,
here.
easy catch.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played. But no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great. The lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1950.
Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football away.
Movement on the offensive line.
No.
That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Shit.
Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Sperry. It's complete. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the 4th down.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2
gotta
left to
trust
work
the
with
defense.
before the half. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So now it's 2nd and long.
Bell.
He'll heave it deep. He's got it along the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
All right,
they used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Come on, we need some
After the
goddamn
incompletion,
pressure.
back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Vaughn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Forking the middle. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Mensah. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
What?
And
This guy is unreal.
Sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And the Hurricanes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Boy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Pucks it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Looking long. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on the...
He wants to go deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. we begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 8 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Tigers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And you know what they say in college football, you've got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
I think I got to drive. Hurry up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, Florida State's head coach told me on the half, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Noles heading quickly to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The offense changing the play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I got some.
Back to pass. It's Sperry. Going for it all.
Come on, bro. You got to catch the ball.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The play action fake.
Oh,
and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's there.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been down.
First down.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Seminoles have this offense rolling.
Lock it up. Lock it up. Give me some time.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
That's caught. It's Fox. He snagged it, but he'll
Only
be
3
stopped
yards.
short of the
Only
first
3
down.
yards.
Good, solid pickup on that play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Dropping back, it's Sperry. Here comes the heat. He gets away.
Got the first
together
one.
A real scoring threat here as they pick
Good
up the
shit,
first down at the 36.
We needed that
A quick break in the
light.
action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Let's go,
And to
OJ.
work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Bro, you
And the
got to
pass is
catch the
incomplete,
ball.
Jarred loose by the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on down.
I hit X.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. The quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen.
Got it down the field.
And he catches it and he scores.
Touchdown, Miami. The Hurricanes continue to gain strength, and they have built a lead on the Noles.
I think that speed from Miami is really starting to show itself here in the football game, and it just doesn't look like Florida State at this point, David, can keep up with all of that athleticism.
Speed and swag, they got it going now. They got the confidence going, and when Miami gets the confidence going, it is tough to beat. Florida State's going to have to make something happen and make it happen fast.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
To throw, it's Sperry. They're working that left side. Push down for the tackle.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Noles decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
You can't tackle for shit.
And he's
You
able
can't
to
do
bounce
nothing.
off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Watch me get beat.
Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Picked up 8 yards there.
Look through the crack on the line, get 8.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative.
Maybe some room here. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Man, sometimes these receivers slash running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Run in the red zone. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's got it on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Hurricane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Not gonna
On
get it.
4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's
Wow.
loose. The ball's loose.
Wow.
Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Canes. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Damn.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass.
Big.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 88. Flag 88.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Page. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down.
Good play. Oh, goddamn.
And the Seminoles in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Moses. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Did make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
One, two, three.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
It's definitely some changes.
Up and they roll the dice on 4th down.
Positions will be up for grabs.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Page. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This one's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Get the fuck off the field. Get the fuck off the field. Anything is there. That's what good is right there. Couldn't even go through the damn stat menus right. XP for what? Showing up? Who needs the fucking edge rushers? We gotta get these guys some free safeties. No. We need some guys that got some fucking speed. Oh, these guys locked out. We can't even holler at them. I can't even get him. We don't have to go to the portal. Oh, let's go back to our board. Okay, bro, we don't even need you. Why am I wasting points here? I don't need you. What was this speed? 83. Can't do nothing there. What's up with you? Can't do nothing there. What's up with you? Come on, bro. Not moving the needle here. Come on, Rashad. What's up? Okay. Sell you on. We can get you in a code. CFB. I can throw that on me, right? Yep, okay. Oh, come on, we need you. We got no damn pressure we can get on the quarterback right now. None whatsoever. We need you, bro. And get no pressure on the quarterback. And once again, need you. I don't even know. I can't even schedule it. Let's go. Let's go. Parker. Get your attention, bro. Alright, I think that's what we got after getting our ass kicked on this one. Get ready to advance, so. We locked out. Spurry wanna transfer on me? Okay, looking at that, we got to do something in the quarterback situation. Or we just gonna have to overpay for one of them. Damn, we not in the top. Alright, Simmons, we gonna catch y'all on the next one.